Signs along Route 6 will soon be replaced. Next week is Beach Safety Week, and we have details about new rules for the Town Hall parking lot on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Friday, July 8th, 2016. I'm Sarah Mannel. Many signs along Route 6 are faded and hard to read at night. The Massachusetts Department of Transportation is planning to replace the signs, but first they want to hear from you. A community meeting will be held Monday, July 18th at the Cape Cod Regional Transit Authority office at 214 Iano Road in Hyannis. The state plans to replace all existing signs with new retro reflective sheeting. Signage will remain at their current locations. The public is invited to attend next Monday's meeting to learn more and to share comments on the project. Barnstable Recreation seasonal beach staff will be demonstrating their skills all next week at beaches around town. You are welcome to stop by, observe, ask questions, and offer encouragement to our employees who work hard to keep visitors and residents safe at our public beaches during the summer. Demonstrations will be held at Lake Wequacket, Loop Beach, Covell's Beach, Douse's Beach, Joshua's Pond, and Calmus Beach, Monday, July 11th through Thursday, July 14th. A new 6-hour time limit for parking in the municipal parking lot adjacent to Town Hall will go into effect Tuesday. Channel 18's Sarah Colvin gets details during her interview with Consumer Affairs Supervisor Elizabeth Hartsgrove.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sarah Colvin here with Elizabeth Hartsgrove, our Consumer Affairs Supervisor. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Height of the summer season, busy time,
Yeah.
and you are here today to talk a little bit about some big changes that are coming to our municipal parking lot. And of course, we're talking specifically about the lot that is adjacent to us, where all our town employees park here, and the town hall, as well as the school administration building. Tell me a little bit about some of the regulation changes. It's pretty important for people to be aware of this.
Yeah, currently there's no time limit, there's no real restrictions for the parking lot. So it has a lot of mixed uses currently, but a lot of them are opposing and not really complementing the area of what the initial intention for the parking lot was for. So right now we have, as you said, we have the town hall, we have the school administration building, but we also have it in the proximity to the JFK Museum, Main Street, a lot of commerce there, but then it's also in the High Arts District, and it's also in proximity for walking distance to the harbor. So we have people using it for shopping, for going out to eat, for municipal government, but also going down and using the boats, and that's not really the intention for it. So with collaboration with the town manager, we have initiated some changes to put it in line with all of the other municipal lots in the area. For example, Bismore Park, that is a 6-hour lot. The town hall lot, the 200 Main Street lot, will be turning into a 6-hour lot for the weekends when it's not during municipal working hours. And then we decided to turn this lot in as well as a 6-hour maximum lot. So, yeah.
Absolutely, and I think for many who are traveling over to the island, certainly it can be enticing to find a free spot to park here at Town Hall and then walk down to the boat. But of course, there are plenty of dedicated parking lots in and around the Hyannis that are for that specific purpose. And I think when you start to see the parking lot here fill up at 5:30, 6:30 in the morning, and then employees come to work, can't find a place to park. People who may want to use the downtown area come here, can't find a place to park. Certainly says, okay, maybe there's some things we can do to make this parking a little more amicable for everyone.
Absolutely, yeah, and that is one of the big components was the actual commerce on Main Street. As you know, Main Street is a 2-hour maximum parking, which is great when you want to hop in, you want to grab a quick lunch, but what if you want to actually walk down and meander and do a little window shopping? And it goes beyond the 2-hour mark. So you don't really have very many options for that where it's still short term, but it's longer than the 2-hour maximum. So having this new 6-hour maximum at the town hall lot allows a little bit more flexibility with the visitor's schedule, so they don't feel rushed. They don't feel that they can't go into a store because of that restriction.
Sure. So how is enforcement of this going to work? How is your staff going to know who is supposed to be parked there, who's not? How long people have been parked there? Talk to me a little bit about the enforcement.
Yeah, we are issuing employee parking permits, and that program's already initiated, so those will be available in all the municipal lots. But we have enforcement officers starting at 6 o'clock in the morning, but in the evening hours when my enforcement officers are not on, the police department will be enforcing that, and they will be taking note of which vehicles are parked overnight, which that's already been in existence where that is not allowed. That will continue, there no overnight parking. So my staff will be working starting at 6 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, and we will take note either by chalking or license plate recognition, and we will begin enforcing starting 6 hours later. So
sure.
Yeah.
So I think too there are obviously there is the JFK Museum, there's the Hyannis Public Library, a couple of other businesses in the area that sometimes the employees do use the parking lot. Would they at some point have the ability to obtain a permit or get a special permission to use the lot?
Yes, they do have permission because they're town affiliated, whether they're actually within representing a municipality or social service, or that they are actually in a town facility, which 397 is owned by the town, JFK and the BID. They are issued town permits, parking permits, so they will be allowed the same flexibility of parking options as a town employee will be.
Sure. And will these new rules be enforced just during the high season or all year round?
It will be year round. Yes, because as we're aware, being town employees, we do see a lot of the lot being used very early in the mornings, as you said, and we know that they're not there for the intended purposes.
Absolutely, and I'm sure we don't want to get to the point where we're gating the lot off and only allowing access to certain people. So we'll hope that this 6 hour goes a long way to make a difference. How long do you think it's going to take? First of all, for people to catch on, and then for you and your staff to really see if this is making an impact?
I think relatively quickly. We begin enforcing on Tuesday of the 12th, so I believe relatively quickly, but we are doing a lot of promotion to get the word out to educate people prior to. We have put word on Facebook, on the social media sites. We have put legal ads in the newspapers. It'll be actually, I believe, today and on Sunday, and then we are putting flyers out on the vehicles, so I have staff starting at 6 and they're putting flyers out on the vehicles. The vehicle's already parked there. So we've been getting calls about what are the other options, and so we're getting the word out, but I don't think it'll take too long for people to understand. We're having the signs put up. It's very, very visible. So
great. And does this spread to the parking lot at the Armory as well? I think that's kind of I wouldn't say like a hidden parking lot, but I think most people assume it's just an employee-only parking lot. So does this new rule spread to that lot as well?
It does. Well, currently it is signed that it has to be authorized vehicles only. So, and that authorization means they have to have a parking permit, and that's issued through my office, and that is only allowed for town employees. So, yeah, so that does restrict them as well.
Absolutely. Certainly have been noticing that lot getting a little more full as the summer season goes on too. So if people have questions, if they want to know more about the regulations, what's the best way for them to find out more about that?
Sure. The best way is actually calling the parking division. So, and the phone number is listed on the website, or they can go on the website and there is information available there as well.
Great. Anything else, Elizabeth, that you think our viewers should be aware of when it comes to these new regulations?
No, if they have any questions, concerns, or even if they have compliance issues that they are witnessing some issues, please feel free to call my office and we'll be able to assist.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much,
Great,
and we'll look forward to seeing how this all works.
Thank you, Sarah.
Great. Thank you so much. Elizabeth Hartsgrove is our Consumer Affairs Supervisor. Again, the new parking rules and regulations for the Town Hall lot go into effect Tuesday, July 12th. For Barnstable This Morning, I'm Sarah Coleman.
Well, be sure to tune in to our hour-long news program, Barnstable This Morning, weekdays at 8 a.m. On Monday's show, Town Manager Mark Ells will join us. We'll chat with Cape Cod Community College Communications Director Michael Gross. Plus, we'll have all the news and information you need. For Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Mantle.